you know Mamba FX. Cars worth more than a house. Cash piled up on the table. The watches, the mansion, this one trade paid for the Lambo energy, flooding your feed every single day. In his last video, he breaks down one simple US30 strategy he says is behind all of it. Mark the levels before the New York Open, trade the break, bank the move. That's the whole pitch. So in this video, I'm going to do the one thing those videos never do. We're going to backtest it across every bit of MYM data. TradingView has 2.5 years on multiple time frames. To test it properly, I didn't eyeball it. I built it as a strategy that takes the trade automatically with a resting order a few pips above the level. So it fills the moment price breaks, mid-candle, not when the candle closes. That's the only way the backtest matches what you'd actually get live. For managing the trade, I kept it mechanical. Bank a partial at 1-to-1, the first target, then move the stop to break, even so the rest of the position is riding risk-free. After that, I let the runner go for roughly 2-to-1. And that part lines up with something Mamba says himself, that the money is made by holding for the higher risk to reward, not by snatching it early. The runner is where the edge lives. Cutting it short to feel safe is what kills these strategies. One honest caveat before the numbers. Even though this is his strategy, a coded version is never going to trade exactly like Mamba does it by hand, where he draws the breakout lines, which breaks he takes and which ones he leaves alone. That comes down to his own discretion and trader intuition in the moment, and you can't fully put that into code. So this isn't Mamba trading live. It's as close as I could get his rules with code, tested the exact same way every single session. Then I ran it on 2 time frames. First the 1 minute, which is how Mamba actually trades it, then the 1 hour as my own experiment, because the same idea can behave completely differently depending on the time frame. On the 1 minute over the year, properly profitable. Profit factor just under 2, win rate over 70%, a clean curve, and a drawdown of only 2.5%. 332 trades across the year, and the account up over 23%. But a single year can flatter anything, so here's the real test. And the number I put on the thumbnail, I stretched that same 1 minute version out to 2.5 years of data. It held. The account up over 35%, profit factor still around 1.4, 2/3 of trades winning, and the worst drawdown still in single digits across the whole stretch. Different years, different conditions, same edge showing up. That's the run that made me take this seriously. Then the 1 hour, and this is where I went off script from Mamba. Instead of just the tight pre-open range, I wondered what would happen if the level was a proper break of structure from the previous session, the session high or low that actually mattered. That's not something Mamba does. I just wanted to see if a bigger, more meaningful level held up better. And it did. Up 24% on the account, a profit factor of 3.5, and nearly 70% of trades winning. I did drop the size down a touch from the 1 minute here on purpose, just to keep the drawdown under that 3% line the prop firms care about, and it still came in at 2.7. And it did all of that in only 88 trades, a fraction of the 1 minute far cleaner. That's the one that surprised me. And there's a reason for it, not just luck. A previous session level is one that real money is watching, where the stops are stacked. So you're not breaking some random 2-minute wiggle nobody cares about. When the open pushes through a level that actually matters, that's the fuel that makes it run. Same core idea as Mamba, is just anchored to a bigger level. That's why the higher time frame held up. So is the Mamba FX US30 strategy profitable? On this data, yes, genuinely. But let me be straight with you, because that's the point of this channel. This is a breakout method, so it does its best work in trending volatile markets, which is exactly the kind of market we're in right now. And one thing worth knowing about these numbers, I kept the drawdown deliberately tight, under 3%, so they'd sit inside prop firm rules. If you can stomach more risk, somewhere around 10% drawdown, this gets a lot more profitable. You're just sizing up and giving it room to breathe. A backtest tells you the edge existed. It does not guarantee it continues. On a funded account, this works fine, but prop payouts are slow. You pass the challenge, then wait on payout cycles to see the money. So I'd rather run it on US30 on my own Forex account. Any broker, your own size, and the profit is yours the moment you close. No prop firm, no waiting. Before I wrap up, I will scroll the settings so you can see the defaults, including sizing in micros or full contracts, the fixed stop, and the structure detection, swing or fractal. The key part is the presets, one tuned for the 1 minute and one for the 1 hour, so the right settings load automatically. Just remember, when you change the chart time frame, set the matching force preset, one for the 1 minute, two for the 1 hour, so the correct settings lock in. If you want it, the strategy file is on my Whop store. One download gets you both time frame strategies, the 1 minute and the 1 hour, as a one-time lifetime payment. No subscription, no monthly fee, and any updates I make come with it. Link is below, and check out Mamba FX Trade's channel to see more on his breakout trading method. And please subscribe if this was useful for you, because I've got more of these coming soon. And thanks for watching.